What's up, Street Thugs? Brigg here, and we got Kyle is famous again. So this time, I think I want to let's see. I want to see what Smash My Food does, and I want to also check out. I want to see if I can get Rachel May to take me on a trip because I felt like I was getting somewhere with her, but I didn't actually. I think I need to start with the mother question and make it more personal because that mother question, when I asked her if she was a mother and she said she was single, I think we need to get that going first. It may be nothing. It may be the exact same responses with all of them, but maybe if I can get her like interested and excited first, maybe we'll get somewhere. So let's get that going. So start. Kyle wakes up. He is famous. He is the host of Stay Up Late with Kyle, which talks about himself on the show for some reason. So odd. Let me bring on a guest and talk about myself. So odd. And he is an eccentric white dumpy man, squeezed into a slick suit. So let's skip. And Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. Yes. What is that? That is new. What is that? Browse social media. Oh my gosh. So not only does decisions create more options, your endings you have locked created more options. Holy crap, is she going to contact me through social media? Oh shoot. Kyle started to scroll through news articles on his phone. Read article. Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked number 1 and number 2 show on television. How is that possible? How are you number 1 and number 2 on television? What the heck? Wait a minute. I don't know. Wait a minute. So do I need to do this again, like the same questions and same system? Because this is not. So it can't be Rachel May talking to me because I haven't done the interview yet. This is still like the same day. So I haven't done the interview, but I have unlocked an option with social media. So I don't know. Maybe I can generate interest. I don't know. So we're gonna read more. But how are you number 1 and number 2? How's that possible? Whatever. Read more. New East Bridge being constructed after being found to not actually exist. Authorities investigating. What? It's being constructed even though it doesn't actually exist. Whatever. Read more. Another grand larceny and crime spree streak. Okay, so evidence points to perpetrator fleeing the country. Well, that's why we need the bug crime fighter. Rachel May wait. Rachel May to unexpectedly leave the country on very, very long vacation after interview tonight. Okay. We knew she was going on a vacation. Why very, very long vacation? What is happening here? Who is the bug vigilante recently spotted pursuing larcenists? How did I unlock this? What is happening? What's going on? So I know the bug vigilante. Oh geez, okay. Larcenists. I'm not the larcenist, am I? That would be interesting. So who is the bug vigilante? So I know that who that is. Now it's more interest. Kyle fails to show up to several charity events. What? Come on, Kyle. So Rachel May is a philanthropist. Dude, you need to show up to more events, man. Okay. Bug Vigilante shows up to charity events with fresh baked pastries. Donations flourish. Wait, the Gabby actually goes to these functions? Okay, so she's actually super popular then. I didn't know that. I thought it was more of a secret thing. Hot dogs making resurgence as fuel source for both humans and tugboats. Now that's a Wienermobile right there. Phone model recalled. Techno Gym store blame overuse by customers. Really? Really? Okay. Techno Gym is the mascot for the tech store. Let me see. Kyle's phone exploded in his hands from overuse. What? His phone exploded. Okay, then. Whatever. All right, so we've already burned through 11 hours. Get out of bed. Okay, we need to open the closet. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his room. Open the closet. Kyle opened the closet. It was dark, and he could only really see his hanging shirts. I don't know. I still don't know why that's a different color. I don't know if there's something specific to that. My phone is broken. I don't know what's up with that. Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important an appearance is. Slick suit. Kyle miraculously crammed his dumpy body into the suit. Just the pockets. I think this is supposed to be like a suit, like a really nice, slick suit. Not like a latex suit, like slick, like it's a latex, like squeak, squeak, squeak. But the chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. Okay, he's just storing crap in there. Back to room. Kyle returned to the center of the room. Um, mm, maybe I should try this. Okay, I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna. We're gonna do notes, but I feel like I should. Oh gosh, that's a lot of freaking hours. I feel like maybe I should not prepare. No, she was impressed that I was prepared. I don't know. Maybe she'll be impressed that I'm spontaneous and on the fly. I don't know. So we're gonna sit at desk. Sit at desk. Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. Write notes for interview. Kyle wrote down his first question. Are you a mother? We definitely want to go with Are you a mother? Because that one, yeah, that's definitely what we want to do. Is your mother a mother? That's a very interesting question. Kyle wrote down his second question. What are some diet tips? Beef, mashed, or blended? Ever eaten a raw egg whole? These are all safe. I feel like maybe I should just go all left. Kyle wrote down his third question. What's your funniest story? Kyle wrote in his last question. What's your guilty pleasure? Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk. Back to desk. 7 hours. I don't think I think we're good there. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. We're going to exit bedroom to hallway. I don't think I need anything else over there. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment together. We're going to move to kitchen. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. We are going to open fridge. Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat. Prepare breakfast. Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast, along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage. Um, I think we should eat. I don't. I don't know. I have a feeling if I didn't eat, I don't think it would be that big of a deal. But if I smashed, maybe I would ask her out for food. I don't know. I went 30 hours last time, and I guess that was enough to die of starvation. But ah, ah. Let's see what happens. Let's just eat normally. Kyle ate his breakfast slowly and thoughtfully, enjoying every bite. He felt refreshed. Ah, centered. Returned to kitchen. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. Oh, that was a good one. Returned to hallway. We're at 0 hours. That was pretty good. Okay, more. Here we go. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity who's, I don't know, suspiciously going on a very, very, very long vacation. More. As Kyle approached her, oh, as Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Okay. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Yes, you have. Kyle responded. Scream. Answer politely. My eye itches. Oh my goodness. And I as well, Rachel, answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are a most welcome guest. Shake hands. After other mild exchange of pleasantries, I want to know what was said. Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. We'll let the music go. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Clicked, flicked. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Introduce Rachel. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Miss Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. I don't know why. It's something I've done for a while now. Is whenever I've talked to people, I always address them like, um, especially if I'm like either at work or just out in public. I always address people with Miss or Mister and their first name. It's something I've done for a long time. I think I got it from uh, Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek because that's how we always talk to people. It may have been their title, but that's how he always referred to people as. If it wasn't like a commander or whatever, it was Miss or Mister. So it was just something I picked up on. I don't know, just seemed polite. More. Kyle mentioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved to the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. Me too. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in, said Kyle. More. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier. Are you a mother? Rachel, I and many others would love to know. Are you a mother? Kyle looked up from his notes. Well, being a single woman with a career, she answered, that's not something that has crossed my mind. Rachel smiled genuinely at Kyle. I thought there was another response to that. I could have swore there was another response. Oh, did I just screw it up? Very reasonable indeed, said Kyle. He referenced his paper of questions. Kyle asked another question. What's your guilty pleasure? We all have one. We all have one. What's your guilty pleasure? Ooh, well, that's an easy answer, said Rachel. Dipping pickles in chocolate sauce. It might sound strange, but it's tangy and sweet at the same time. I eat it far too often, Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle asked another question. What's your funniest story? You've been involved in a lot of different things, said Kyle, but what's your funniest story? Well, that's a great question, Kyle, said Rachel. I think the story I always remember is the first time I tried to make dinner for my family. In the soup I made, I swapped out the water with milk and tipped a whole jar of salt in the pot. Ugh, ugh. While my family was sick from trying to eat it, I swiped their things and locked myself in my room. Rachel laughed elegantly. Kyle decided to move on more. Kyle asked another question. What are some diet tips? Rachel, you managed to keep such a thin and healthy figure, said Kyle. What is your best diet tip? Well, a good diet starts with a plan, answered Rachel, and you don't break it. Cheat days can turn into a habit. But, she continued, that doesn't mean a midnight snack here and there isn't allowed, she smiled. Kyle looked at his flabby self, decided to not comment, and moved on. After reading his final question, Kyle looked up from his paper. Well, Rachel, he said, I think that's all I was planning on asking you. If that's the case, Kyle, may I ask you something in return? Asked Rachel, smiling one more time. Do you prepare for your interviews in advance? Because you seem very together. Before Kyle could answer, the camera shut down. The broadcast was over. Kyle returned home knowing the interview had gone well. But as he lay in bed and drifted to sleep, he felt that perhaps something was still missing. End. Kyle prepared very well. That's a different ending. That is a different ending. Isn't it? I feel like is that the same one? I don't know. I feel like very well was not the ending we got last time. So that didn't work out like I had hoped. So what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? How can I get her to? We need to fast track this a little bit. Hmm. Let's do this again, but let's try smashing this time. So we're gonna. He wakes up. He's okay. So now we are back to Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage. We are going to smash. And like I said, I'm really hoping that if I haven't eaten, maybe she'll make me something to eat. I only have 2 clicks left. I should did way more. Man, I'm never gonna get to see what Smash really does. You know, um, I've been doing Kyle is Famous now for about 3 weeks. Off and on here and there. Obviously, that's I've only got what 5 videos now uploaded with Kyle is Famous, and I've only got 5 endings going. But I've been trying to do them here and there, just kind of space them out. But Jacksepticeye, that dirty dog, who he started doing these just a couple days ago. And I'm like, oh, you suck, dude. You suck. You're going to take all the views for Kyle is Famous. But he was going through this, and I was just kind of watching along, just kind of chuckling. And he gets to Smash. And I said, nope, off. Off. I don't want to know what happens. I want to be surprised. I want to see it. I don't want to be ruined. So Kyle smashes breakfast to a pope using both fists. Is that like down? Or did he just like okay, return to kitchen. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen, returned to hallway. Okay, so now we're heading to the interview, and we have not eaten. Oh, let's see if this works. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Approached Rachel. "Good evening, Kyle," she said, looking him in the eyes. "I've been looking forward to being here. I'm trying to like speed read through these more." Kyle responded, answered politely, and I as well, Rachel. He answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. "You're most welcome guest." Another After other mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places by the broadcast. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. "Good evening, everyone," said Kyle, looking at the camera. "Welcome to Back to Stay Up Late with Kyle," introduced Rachel. "Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction." More. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. "Hello, Kyle," she said. "I'm glad to be here." More. In response, Kyle collapsed on the floor. No, 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 no. From a combination of stressful preparation and not eating anything, Kyle had passed out. Nobody in the studio quite knew what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shut off the lights, and went home. Kyle was left face first on the floor. Son of a gun! So a combination of not eating and prepping killed me. Man. Return to menu. Shoot, how am I going to do this? Shoot, how am I going to do this? I don't know what else I could do. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pick the outfit this time. The slick outfit again, not this time. And this time I am gonna do the third options for the interview. All three of that third option, which is like stupid questions. I'm just gonna pick all of them. All just the third option, all four questions. So I'm gonna zip through this. Okay, so Kyle wrote down his first question: "Is your mother a mother?" Kyle wrote down his second question: "Ever eaten a raw egg whole?" Kyle wrote down his third question: "I purposely ran over a puppy." Oh my gosh. Kyle wrote down his last question: "Are you guilty?" Holy crap, how would I even put these together? Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got it from the desk. Okay, let's jam to this. We're gonna go. Lakshi, should we eat and smash again? I think I might have a few more clicks. Uh, Kyle made his way over to his desk, sat down, back to room. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom, exit bedroom. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his basement together, moved to kitchen. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen, opened fridge. Kyle opened the fridge intending to find something to eat, prepare breakfast. Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage. Smash. Oh shit. Oh no, I have to eat something. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Um, um, return to hallway, move to kitchen. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Alright, I have to restart this. Okay, so, um, we're gonna eat. Gross. Sounds like he was eating bones. Ooh. Return to kitchen. Kyle walks us into the kitchen. We got 6 hours left. What are we gonna do with 6 hours? Hmm. Kyle walked in the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment together. Um, I can't really do anything with just bedroom. Scavenge. Kyle quickly crashed down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for resources. Kyle began to comb through the damp piles of filth and mold on his floor in search of helpful items. After finding and eating a few bits of crumbs and old cheese, Kyle found something much more important. It was the corpse of Harry, a friend that had gone missing years ago while at Kyle's house. What? Wait! Oh no! Oh no! What? Okay, that's new. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. As Kyle approached, Kyle looked at Rachel, looking smile. Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier. Okay, so, is your mother a mother? "So," said Kyle, "my mother is my mother. My mother's mother is her mother, and my mother's mother. What? And many mothers have mothers. Oh my God. And many mothers have mother's mother. Is your mother a mother? Rachel went to answer and stopped. I believe, she said, eventually, that I should answer yes. Kyle asked another question. Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Hey, Rachel, ever eaten a raw egg whole? That sounds so weird to say. Ever eaten a raw egg whole? Asked Kyle. Um, like shell and all? That's not what I was thinking, but okay. Kyle continued, I have, like a lot. It's really bad though, so sometimes I spit it back up. There was a silence. But actually, it gets easier the more you do it. Ew! Continued Kyle, without losing momentum. So don't start. I say. So don't start. Oh, so don't start, I say. Okay, so that's his like advice. You don't start eating raw eggs, shell and all, I guess. Rachel chose to not answer and look in another direction. She's so awkward right now. I don't want to be here. She's like looking for the ripcord, just like parachute out of here. All right. Oh God, I don't even want to click it. Kyle asked another question. I purposely ran over a puppy. Hey, I ran over a puppy on purpose, said Kyle. Everyone in the studio froze. Kyle spread his hands wide. It's a joke! He started laughing from the bottom of his stomach. I don't think it was a joke. Nobody laughed with Kyle. Quile. Several minutes later, he stopped laughing. He was still laughing. Kyle asked another question. Are you guilty? Rachel, are you guilty? What is, you want the truth? Kyle threw his questions on the floor, stood up and pointed at her. Rachel's eye twitched slightly. Guilty of what, dear Kyle? She smiled disingenuously. Oh, shoot. Guilty, spat Kyle, of your crimes. Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably. She was panting. Is she the larcenist? Oh no, what's happening? Call police! Call police! What is happening? Cool. Kyle pulled out his phone and dialed the police. Hello, police, said. I believe I found a criminal. Dude, you have no proof. Rachel began to run towards the exit. Oh shit. On her way, she swatted Kyle's phone out of his hand. Tripper! Kyle stuck out his leg. Rachel stumbled and crashed to the floor. I don't know if I want to go on this trip with you anymore. But in a moment, she was on her feet. She drew a blunt weapon seemingly out of thin air and started to swing at Kyle. Before Kyle had a chance to react, a figure burst through the roof and blocked Rachel's attack. It was a middle-aged woman in a bug-shaped mask! She was brandishing a bug-shaped stick! The woman began to fight with Rachel, flicking her weapon back and forth with surprising speed. Chop, chop, chop. Rachel tried to fight back, but it was obvious she was no match for the interceptor. With one quick move, the bug vigilante drew her foot high above her head and drove it straight into Rachel's hand. The weapon clattered to the floor. Rachel attempted to run again, but was met with a stick to her legs. Patow! She fell at the feet of a police officer just arriving from Kyle's call. Rachel was charged with 7 cases of grand larceny. She is the larcenist. I don't know if I want to go this trip with you. Why is something missing? Is it because, oh my goodness, something's creepy? What the heck is happening? After her first month in jail, Rachel started a reality TV show filmed in her cell about prison cooking. It's all about spam. The show gained immense popularity, and somehow the public began to love Rachel all the more. Figures. Kyle made guest appearances on Rachel's show many times. The identity of the bug vigilante was never known. I know. She remained a mysterious but important part of local law enforcement. Rachel started a new show. That was intense. Holy crap. Oh man, well, that was fun. We got a new ending, so let's well, I'll go ahead and call it there. So, wow, what the hell? Jeez. I wasn't trying to out her. I was trying to hook up with her. Jeez. I called the police. Oh man, that got intense. It was action packed. Oh, all right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all your support. This has been a lot of fun. Please subscribe, like the video, ring the bell for notifications. Thank you very much, guys. Stay golden. Take care. Bye bye.